Hello, D-Man.
We're number 5. We're number 5.
You need the cheerleaders out
What kind of ring does that have to it? We're number 5.
All right, so your thoughts on the whole lottery experience?
No question.
Let me just throw one thing in. When Cleveland's card came up, I said, oh, my God, they fixed it for Los Angeles or the Knicks, right?
Yeah, I was thinking that either the Knicks or the Lakers were going to get number 1. Obviously disappointing because, I listened to the pundits and they were virtually unanimous that it's essentially a 3-tier draft at least. And one being, the first tier being Zion, the second tier being Morant and Barrett, depending on which guy you like the best. And then the third tier is a bunch of guys after that. So not being in the top 3 hurts. There's no doubt about it. However, when I got over the disappointment for Cavs fans' sake, and I said, all right, the good news is, out of the consolation prize, that in the 5-hole, at least 2 of these 3 guys will be available to the Cavs. DeAndre Hunter of the Virginia Cavaliers, right. Jarrett-Culver of Texas Tech, and Cam-Reddish of Duke. Those are 3 guys that I really enjoyed watching in college, especially this last tournament where Hunter won and Culver was runner-up. Right. And so I said, all right, if you're going to get a consolation prize, why not, that's not terrible to have a pick of at least 2 of those 3.
In Reddish's case, at the beginning of the season, he was rated higher than anybody.
Yeah, and we'll see what the Cavs do and how they evaluate. But with John-Beilein coming in, you figure, all right, he's going to give you a fresh pair of eyes on a college talent. And that's the good part, I think, one of the good elements of Beilein in this particular case is that he's coming right from college.
Right.
So he's going to have a college perspective, a college eye. Our buddy Chris Fedor was telling me yesterday that one of the guys that Michigan had to scout extensively was Culver with Texas Tech, to prepare for him. So if anybody knows these players well, you would think it would be a guy like Beilein. Right. So, by no means am I saying they're substitutes for being in the top 3. That's a disappointment. There's no other way around it. But at least you've got decent players to choose from at 5.
All right, so let's tie that in with the selection of Beilein. You okay with it? And also, what it proves is when teams want to keep something a secret, they have ways of doing that.
Sure, and Dan Gilbert had us all fooled. Yeah, I'm sure he checked in with Izzo for the umpteenth time.
Right.
And Izzo said, oh, Dan.
Turn it over to Ann Arbor.
I'm doing just fine. And maybe Izzo pointed over to Ann Arbor and said, hey, you might want to try Beilein and see. But
and by the way, it might make it easier in the Big Ten for Michigan State without Beilein there.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, get Beilein out of here. Yeah. He's exactly, Les. I hadn't thought of that. But
no, I made that up.
Well, then that's why you get paid the big bucks, because you come up with good stuff like that. But Beilein, I'm neither here nor there on him as a pro coach, because I don't know if he can coach at the pro level. Nobody does. Even he doesn't know.
Right.
Now, he says he's excited for the challenge and everything else. What I do know is, heck of a college coach, did a tremendous job with Michigan. And one of the elements of him that I love is how squeaky clean he is.
You never heard his name.
No, you don't hear people, and I'm not saying, that you have to have choir boys coaching in the NBA, but certainly in college basketball, where there's so much grease and so much grime, it never stuck to John Beilein. You had faith that he was legit. So I like that among many things about Beilein.
And you're going to hear, I'm assuming they will announce 1 or 2 assistants who have been assistants in the NBA. It'll help him along. I think his biggest trouble, and I don't have a problem with everybody saying a 5-year contract at the age of 66. I don't have any problem with that. My problem is, what he's going to find out is an 82-game schedule is a long, long grind. And in and out of hotel, although the hotels are the airplanes easy because they're chartered and they come and go whenever they need to. But 82 games, 41 of them on the road, and having never done that pace before is going to be a problem.
That's right. The culture shock of 82 games at age 66, or I don't know when he turned 67. But here's maybe where Beilein is coming from on that. He says, if you add up all the days I'm on the recruiting trail,
True.
all the days I'm traveling to try to, get somebody to come to my campus, plus all the games that we play, then I'm getting close to however many travel days an NBA season entails. That could be one of his, his rationales
but he
for
won't
helping
know
him
that
out.
till he won't know that till
No,
he sees
you
it.
won't. And you're gonna have young guys looking for high energy from Beilein, and by all accounts, he is a high energy guy,
Right.
even at 66. But your point is well taken. To start doing that at that age has got to be an adjustment.